All right, guys. Welcome back. I had a little technical difficulties, so I want to try to set it up the first time. I saw there was a delay, and when I know the delay is coming up to you, is coming in because of the sometimes this software I use to currently upload it there. It just doesn't resonate, but. Think Saturday things, and what we're doing it right now here is great. I look at the charts in there, and we're gonna have some great time. I hope here. But first of all, I want to say thank you for the guys that you're coming here. Thank you for the watching and supporting here. Thank you for the coffee. And I want to have this welcome to you, the new subscribers specifically. Up here, this astrology and wisdom, the reports there. Hopefully, they help you in your life. I see some of the people have this positive messaging back to me, and I love your comments in there. All right, so what's cooking? If you did your yesterday's work, now what do you do? As the moon, it's gonna go into Pisces. Talk about a little bit about this Pisces energies in there. The Pisces is the end result. The deep evaluations isn't for it. That is the moment when you are going from within. You going deep within the root problems, and then you're like, okay, what did I learn from my gains? What did I learn from my failures? What did I did in there? That is this positive side of Pisces is about to focus of the growth. Okay, and just to remind you that these divine energies for it, they are between currently the south node, I'm sorry, that is in Libra, is with Saturn, but is it the moon is going to be joining Saturn. At the end of the day, what did you have learned from within yourself? Your limits, your understandings, your revaluations is in there. What is more important to you? Because at the end of the day, you may gonna find everything in there, but what is important to you on this situations for it? And as you are gonna go through those deep emotions, some of you may gonna find deep things within their subconscious, and that's gonna help you not only to do these revaluations within yourself, not only to look and things. Saturn is the karmic ruler, and with that being said in there, is what do you have to face as a challenges, but also this is gonna help you to set the tone for new opportunities. Why did this happen? When the mood is gonna be mid Saturn, it's gonna be a very great thing. So pay attention overnight. Okay, I'm talking about after 11 o'clock energies in there. For you're gonna see it on your screen. But when we're talking about this right there, this is gonna be a great lessons, because the relationship with others is shows up the relationship within you. And if you see there is a restrictions, there is issues, there's a limitations, whereas your limits are. And in the base of your limits, you can see the areas of growth within your own self. So with that being said, up here is the chart, as you guys knows about it, and 7 o'clock, of course, Sandon is going to be at Gemini, pointing out to the midheaven. There is at Aquarius. There you're looking at to this upgrades, these things, what works, what not works, where is someone, you're trying to innovate in the things that the way they are, making it the new things. It's a new day. It's beautiful when the midheaven is in Aquarius, actually, because this is the this new tonality that you're gonna get within yourself. Talking about operating within the age of Aquarius, the energies they're beautiful. Because the old energies there, like there is no comfort and growth at the same time. And you are, as an Aquarius, you are gonna be finding one weird thing, comfort and growth coming together in the name of evolution, because you're comfortable of evolving. So, with that being said, in there's gonna be some those great energies in the morning. You're gonna feel it from within you. It's gonna be giving you some reminder. Hey, pay attention to Pluto. There's gonna be this divine energies at 8 o'clock. It's like something from within you. You have goals to achieve. You have situations that you need to do. Midheaven from Aquarius is gonna be pointing out towards Lilith. I spoke about this. Maybe if you guys want it, I can make this spatial Lilith energies in there, because inside of your shadow, as I said before, there is this energies of your restrictions, your darkest secrets, your wrongdoings that you're hiding from everybody. But also there is your wish, is your dreams. It's your internal happiness hidden from within. So that what is in there. And you're gonna find new ways to dealing with your shadow, which is this is gonna be also reflecting within how you're gonna be dealing within a shadow with other people, and that is gonna ultimately improve not only yourself, but you're gonna be improving within the relationship with others. Now, with that being said, up here, of course, there's gonna be some challenges. Some of you feel this energy like nobody loves me, nobody likes me in there. But as the moon is going to be coming in more and more closely towards Saturn, we're going to find out that the moon's going to helping Venus of these positions in the morning. And she's going to be, it's like the mother helping the daughter overcome her love in there. You need to understand you cannot force love, can't demand love. You gotta allow the love to be what it is, a naturally developing energy, because love is existing the way it is, naturally born without any artificial things. All right, those who are understanding this as a midheaven is going to be joining the moon in there. And now you are going to be going diving to those deep emotions. The energies of Cancer, if you pay attention, if you have anything on Cancer in there, that's going to help you with the emotions, emotional hold on. And this is also applied for people who are Scorpio, have some something within a Scorpio in there. I'm talking about within the first 7 degrees. But those energies of emotions is going to be coming to tell you what it is. You're going to be reevaluating these emotions. Okay. And who do you first you really communicate about what's going on within you? Yeah, you can communicate with friends, you can communicate with this and that and so on. But ultimately, you actually evaluate with your intuition and the physical realm. Most of the people, what do? Communicate with their mother when the things really go south for it. And right now, since the moon is going to be at Pisces, there's going to be a lot of digging in. But that digging in is going to be for this beautiful, beautiful self-evaluations. Because that self-evaluations, it is going to set you to see this path of positiveness, of going forward. And you're going to see those forward. You see the angel wings up here, as let's say Mars is on one side, and the other side is the beautiful Jupiter and Uranus. On the other side, that is the ascendant that is in a Cancer, talking about family. I said that before in the reports. You set up this family standard and you give it to others, the others can copy it in there. Okay? And then you're reaching to your shadow. But what are you going to get into your shadow? You go into the negative energies in there. And at the end of the day, you end up with what? The negative side. Because that's all you see. But if you're given the power of your dreams, the power of this happiness that you have inside of you, you discovering the light within the darkness, guess what? You're going to be able to tap into this universal energies and you're going to fly. And that is a one of the things I hope for you. All right. Talking about the next hour, this is going to be this energy. I'm tired of this. Sorry for those who are currently at this Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and a Scorpio energies. Pay attention if you have something in the last degrees of Cancer and at the first degrees of Leo. Talking about the same thing is applied the last degrees of Libra, the first degrees of Scorpio, because that squaring right here is going to be asking you for one thing. Reevaluate your relationship with your own self. Why? Mars, the actions that it's there. The North Node that is in Aries. I'm walking on my own road. I have to figure out where I'm going. I have to talk to myself positive to see what I'm going to be doing. And a Chiron is right there, right next to Mercury. It is like I need to heal the old stuff. Can't keep going into the same road, doing the same thing. I need to do something else because I see where I was. Okay? But you need to also take a look at what did you learn from the past? Where you've been? Okay? But at the same time, you need to remember another thing. The past is only a library, it's a reference. There is this saying, quote that state as the only time you have to look at it in the back is only in the rear view mirror on your car. But you're going forward. And that's what is this energies that's going to be calling for it. As I see it, there is an angel wings with that. Those who has it transformed and those who pay attention to the transformations processes happen in the past 2-3 years. We're talking about with Pluto in there. They got their wings. They know where they go. They know where they move. They know where they grow. They know how to do it. And the moon is going to be pointing out these divine energies in there. But if you have not changed, you have not transformed, if you have used that energies that only conflictions for it, you're probably struggling in a material world, which is Venus right now is experiencing. And we are talking about lack of transformations. Okay, this is this 5-year-old energy that the 5-year-old has not learned the first 4, and that is this lack of maturity is gonna be coming into you. What you need to mature in there, but the maturity itself is a process of transformations. You're not dissolving your personality; you are enhancing your personality. That is what the difference isn't there. Some of the people, when they don't get this, they're changing the personality, and then the personality begins to go within this squaring. It's like nobody loves me, nobody does, and so on. So this is why it's important. What are you telling yourself in there? All right, as that goes by, you probably grow from things. You grow, you understand what you need to tell yourself. Okay, I just talked about these divine energies from Leo towards Saturn, talking about this beautiful divine wisdom that it's coming from within. The midheaven, it's going to be at the end of Aries, is going to be squaring Pluto. And that energy of Pluto and Venus here is a squaring. Those are the things that right now is going to be you seeing it from within. And when you see that this energy is in there, is about to learn self-love, because you're developing the self-love where? In your second year, okay? You know that love when you're this little 2-year-old and you're going around and you're giggling and you're trying to get this love with others. Your love interactions is in there. But this is why Taurus is under Venus, love and money. But it's love and not only money, love and material. You develop that love and the material surroundings. And here is what Venus is going to teach you here. And that is one of your lessons for some of you. That is going to be living happily with what you have. You may have gazillions. Great. You can be happy person, happy soul. You may have $5 in your pocket. You're still going to be happy with what you have. Okay? And if you striving for something or you're struggling with something, because people who have millions and gazillions of dollars or money and so on, they also struggle in there, right? They may have all those luxuries and so on and so on. What is about inside though? Empty, right? And it's gonna be applied for both people. Hey, Jolene, thank you for the sunshines. Thank you for the suns. It's good energy, and glad to see you here. All right, talking about next hour. This is talking about the authority a little bit here. That authority, as you see it on your screen, the sun is in a beautiful sextile with the moon. You know, after these complications from Aquarius, you know, when you go and find the bad news and you give the bad news to your boss, is your boss happy? No, he's not. But if you go ahead with the news and it says like, you know, that what this has happened, we need to make some kind of like a counter actions for what do we need to do. Guess what? The worker and the boss is you. Okay? You give the orders for what you need to do. You're part of the inner work in there. But if you're too much than the boss, you're not doing any inner work. If you're doing too much inner work, but you're not accepting the inner work, you're not doing it, guess what? You haven't approved anything to create and happiness and actions. And that kind of like an energies right now is this Pisces Taurus energies is in there. It's like, hey, you need to understand those two things. All right. But you need to have something new that it's coming. And this is why some of the people comes in with this new ideas, new energies. You know, this is like, okay, we need to take a new approach. And when you're taking the new approach within your own self, then you begin to understanding that the new approach is you, the enhancement you. Okay. Don't forget about it. Don't be like Anakin Skywalker that dissolved and becomes Darth Vader in there, by the way. And tomorrow is going to be May the 4th be with you. Just kind of like trying to see if I can make some Star Wars video and what's going on with some spirituality, but we'll see about that. I feel a little pushed to do this for it. All right. Talking about the next hour, we are in the astrology now. Ascendant in Virgo, and we have the midheaven in Taurus. It's beautiful earth energies. Very cool, very powerful, because at the end of the material world, you're understanding about share in care. But are you going to do the sharing care? And how are you going to be doing this? Okay? The values that you get in there, you appreciate your own stuff, but are you sharing them? You know, with who to share it, right? You're preparing for the next lessons that is inside of it. And within this energies in there, as a lot of things is going to be put in an order. Something is like an organ comes in inside of me. It's like you know, the music in the church. for it. Don't forget Piscean energies is also the religion in there. And when we're talking about these energies here, the authority is going to be looking at into the logic. You're going to find some of that logic within yourself that it is about, oh, I got this. I didn't understood that from before. Now I have to go ahead and change it. Now I didn't get in this before. Now I have to go ahead and enhance what I need to do. Because I understand it. But in order for me to do this, I have to do what? I have to deal with others. Here, how are you going to be dealing with others? As the midheaven goes into Gemini. And here is that duality, isn't there? You know, sometimes when you share your toys with someone as a child, in there, somebody destroys your toys. So what do? You're crying and you want it. So you're learning with who to share your toys. But at the same time, you have these friends that you can freely share your toys because they share their toys with you. They're giving you a very good different examples in there. And now if you have this bad experience and you hold on to the bad experience, guess what? You develop these karmic lessons, these karmic situations, and the moon is right in here, and all this squaring right there for it. You're not healing. You're still carrying subconsciously within you those patterns about those bad childhood situations in there. But those was the reflections in your adult life. And now since you're changing right now within your adult life in here, because this energy of the midheaven, it's probably connecting within the North Node and Mercury. There's a lot of divine aspect right here, talking about the ascendant that it's coming. And as you see it, those angel wings, they appear all the time. Okay? You see them, they are powerful. But if you hold on into this inclinations energies, you're not going anywhere. You're not having growth. Release this. This is not an energy that you need. You need to following the synchronizations of what is synchronizing from within you. And divine, it's telling you, here, you want directions? I give you the directions. But you need to follow it. But you have to release and let go of what happened before. Because that energy is that it's right here within the moon. To it, it is connecting directly within the south node. You're not seeing it as that, but I kind of like gonna increase those energies in there, because if I put more and more, they're gonna be more and more appearing to you. But as we are gonna be talking about, I don't want to put so much so you can see the energies in there. But that being said, right here, there is a one thing I wanted to say. It was the under shallow energy just comes in as the report for it. See, in there in the Pisces, there is also that lower energies like, okay, I know what is the others are capable of it, and I know what I need to make them do things for me. But that doesn't solve the problem of you doing the things. See, I think you are smart, that's great. But when you find out at the end of the day, your personal evolution, it hasn't happened because you only learned how to work with others. And this is going to be counteractions in there from the Virgo, because the Virgo is like, nope, you have to learn on your own. You have to do it on your own. So this is going to be some good reevaluations to some. And speaking of that energy, you see that red triangle in there, like a big giant pyramid for it. But you see this synchronized energies at the same time, right? Did you change? Did you transform? Is those actions that you're doing it right now based of your transformations? Is the growth working to help in your shadow and resolving the situations isn't there? I hope you do. Otherwise, guess what? You're still in this duality. You're still in this undecisiveness. You're still in this uh, kind of like a mud. You're trying to get yourself out of the mud. But at the same time, it's like, what's going to happen when I get out of the mud? Maybe I'm going to get into another mud. Maybe I better stay in this mud since I know the mud. But that is not going to get you to anywhere because Mars is like, you know what? Get and move. I gave you a new path. Come on, you can do it. The question is how you're going to get up with this? Or are you going to stay within this? So you have to see the both sides of those energies in there. All right, the next hour, which is going to be at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we see this talking about family, of course. You finish your work, and guess what? What do? You're going home, right? Your authority is there. I mean, if you look at it in a child point of view, the child thinks that mom and dad's going to be home. Well, the sun and the moon, they're in sextile, so the energies here and the families is going to be good. In there, very beautiful times for this energies within you. But if you look at it in your adult life, what does that represent? You put yourself together. You put the authority and the intuitions within there. You got those beautiful, beautiful actions, whereas they comes in from the transformations, and now you're understanding what you're supposed to do. But you're waiting for something. Something has to happen. What is supposed to happen? You need to understand your actions. And as the moon is going to be coming in here and joined Mars, it's going to be coming as an ignitions to you. Some of you, you're going to find out the inner power within yourself. Okay? Some people gonna get fired up and they're like, I don't know, I feel great, I feel good, I gotta do something. But some people, they just gonna take off like a spaceship. That's kind of goes. But it all depends of your personal charts, and pay attention to what do you have in there. What do you have in your chart? All right. Where is a areas is gonna be falling in your chart. All right, talking about the ascendant, right now this is going to be at 6 in the afternoon. The midheaven is going to a Cancer. That's going to be very kind of like a look at it, that growth. For those who see the shadow inside of it and you move that desire, dreams, the secret desires in there, you're seeing it. You pull them out on the surface and you make them to a reality with the growth that it goes in. So you'll grow to that family situation. But if not, this is actually is going to be pulling you off. And if you feel like in your family, family situations doesn't grow because of the relationship, you're going to be trying to fly, like take those angel wings, but you can fly to a certain point. You're not free. What is not free within you? Take a look at it, why you don't make yourself free. Okay? And guess what? What is going to happen? You're going to be looking down to see what's holding you. You're going to find out reasons that it's holding you. And the reasons that it's holding you is right in here. That is this red line right in here towards Saturn. I was talking about those divine energies here that it's going to come in. Later on, you're going to see it from the ascendant at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, at night. And you're going to see this energies pointing out. But there's going to be some more energies till 11 o'clock, which is in the past few days. You've seen them, what's happening till 11 o'clock. But now they're going to be even more enhanced. Okay, it's talking about these divine energies. Right now, the midheaven there is at Leo. That's going to point out to this is like I needed to mature at the end of the day. I see the lack, the problems, the way of maturing, the way I was talking. I see that I use my authority. I see that I don't have this love. I see that the positions of others and so on. And here's that ascendant that it's squaring Pluto. Can't just have an abusive stuff in a relationship and trying to invent the world, because the world changed from, you know, damaged people. They're only taking, and they're damaging others because they're damaged from within. Healed people, healing people, and so on, and that's kind of how it goes in there. But what is it the evolved people do? They look at both sides and they say, it's like, okay, you need to evolve so you can heal. You need to learn how to heal in there within without you being getting damaged. I was talking about lately about this wounded empath. You see, the wounded empath, if he stays too much in the wound and repairing people, guess what? He stays in the wound. He can't evolve with that. But when he actually tells the people to look at them and evolve from in there, now and it's enhancing this empathy in there. And now you're not chained down there. You're transformed. You're free. And that is all this. But you're free within adult relationships in there. But the relationships are controlled with what is inside of you. And this is why the first and the most, you need to love yourself and free yourself up. All right, those who has not free, why you're not free? I'm talking about the midheaven that is at Leo, self-sabotage is this like, I cannot do this, and so on and so on. While there is this line right here, it's that you're looking at of the things that you're telling yourself. Ascendant that is in Scorpio is opposing Saturn. And now with all this energy of Taurus that it's going to be pointing out to Scorpio, you need to understand Taurus Scorpio, it is about material possessions and the material possession and relationships with others. Usually the darkest stuff, like those financial pyramids, when they just seeking money, they're under Scorpio. But you need to send a secret agent, which is also a Scorpio, to find the truth. Okay, so it's got to have these matching vibrations in there with a different altitude for a different attitude that comes in there. And some of you, you're going to be probably this financial pyramid, but you're also going to be this agent in there at the same time. And you're going to be reevaluating what you've been doing all this within. Because some of those stuff, about the material world, it is about survival. But if you're pointing out too much to survival, guess what? You don't enjoy life. You don't live. You only live in stress. You only live in this energy of self-suppression. You don't enjoy life. You're not free. But when you free yourself, then you're going to be free within the relationship. Then you're going to join the life with the relationship. You guys going to see the diagram. It's coming. And as I said, the secret agent right here as a Scorpio comes in, finds out these divine energies towards areas. Okay. And as the midheaven goes in here at Virgo, as the ascendant was a few hours back, now that gives to the authority this energy of healing, this energy of putting those emotions, those karmic situations, finally to understood. Because it's at the end. The moon is in Pisces. You ending the things inside of you for a better versions within yourself. Where the things that you don't need, or the things that you learn wrong, they're going to be dissolved. So you can do the right things from now on, when the moon's going to join Mars. All right, challenges, of course, everyone has challenges in there with Mars, but where the synchronizations energies are, you're going into those energies up here with the growth in the material world, the visions that you got with the support of the universe. Those energies are coming where? They're coming down, first of all, to Mars and Neptune, but from the sun, those energies are coming towards the moon and Saturn. You are authorizing those changes. Okay, you looking at those changes, because on the other side of those changes is this angel wings, because they're connecting with Pluto, they're connecting with that expressions. You're expressing yourself as how you're going to fly. And that flight, it's connecting with who? With Mars. Because who is involved here? It's involved Mars, it is involved midheaven, and it's involved the ascendant. You saw the path. The path is clearly coming to you. But as you see, this little green line begins to show up as the power of the divine begins to walk within. And see what happens is that divine energies, as I was talking about it. You see these green lines? That is it when it tells you what you have to do in there. See, when you fix the stuff within your material world, everything else is gonna putting in its place. But you need to understand that things in the material world, they're coming from where? From the spirituality. As the moon and Saturn are exactly there, they're both at 16 degrees of Pisces. That divine energy is going into Libra. The relationships, as the midheaven is at 13 degrees of Libra, and that energy is coming to the authority in Taurus, is approved and based of the bad experience. And that energy is empowering the visions that you're going to see. You may gonna find video, you may gonna find message, you may gonna find something. Something isn't there as an expression is gonna come then to confirm this from within you. But as that energy comes to the ascendant, okay, let's look at the back. It's a gravity. It is a door. For somebody, that's an exit. For somebody's entrance. It all depends where you go with this, right? So that energy from the ascendant is going to be walking as a divine energy. Is going to come to your authority. You're going to see the clarity of the visions of what you need to do. You're going to see it in the past within your relationships in here. And then you're going to do this deep reevaluation. Some of you is going to get angry. If you're angry at other people, you should look at it that you are angry within you. If you try to tell something the other person, it's the things that you need to understand in you. Okay? Don't go to those negative energies, because those negative energies, they are there to show you that's not the road to go. You have synchronizing energies right in here. You don't have to opposite this. You have divine energies there, it's right here. You can use the divine energies and again get into here. And that's how you solve the conflicts, the internal conflicts within yourself, that ultimately looks to that ending of this point of reevaluating and grow within you for better relationship with other and happy life within you. Okay, guys? So that's all I have for you guys as an astrogravitational report today. I want to say thank you guys for the comment. Thank you for the help, for everything. And if you have any questions, you may ask right now. If there is no questions, let's share the love and the light and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report and wisdom. Hope this helps you in your life, guys. Be love. Okay? Just be.